Alright guys, I'm back with a new long playing review for you. This is Invasion of the Zombie Monsters on the Amstrad CPC. And yeah, it seems it's Halloween week. This ties in perfectly, seeing as it involves zombies and monsters and stuff. And this is actually a brand new game, homebrew game, released early this year in March. It's about damn time I got round to it. There's a nice little loading screen and then an introduction, which I'm going to let you watch and listen to, then I'll come back commentating after. So there you go, hope you enjoy the introduction there. And as usual, it's a pretty standard kind of like girl gets, well, your girlfriend gets captured by some evil monster or demon, and as the dutiful boyfriend, it's your job to go and rescue her. So let's start this up. We're starting off in the dark zombie woods. The evil demon disappeared with Linda, go through the eerie forest, blah de blah. And here we go. As you can see, we've got nice colourful graphics. Looks very reminiscent to AMC actually, Astro Marine Corps. There's a long play of that in my channel. And various power-ups there. I'll come on to them in a minute. As you can see, I've just upgraded my weapon. And we've got some parallax scrolling on the go, just like AMC. Now, as you can see, the power-ups change colour. What you want to do is try and get hold of a green power-up. So that increases the power of your weapon. As you can see, we've got a much more powerful weapon now. And collecting those gold coins will, I think when you get 100 gold coins, you get a bonus life. You only have 2 lives, which is pretty tough. And there's restart points, which you can see by those like arrows on the floor there, which we just passed one. And also watch out for your time limit at the top there. Got some lovely music and really nice fluidly moving sprites, and the controls are really tight and responsive as well. Okay, just upgraded our weapon there. We now got sort of a bouncing sort of weapon. Give us more coverage actually. And the best thing to do, guys, is take your time throughout this game. Don't rush through. Sometimes utch forward just a little bit, see what enemies are about to spawn on the other side of the screen. Especially those floating heads and other floating monsters. Ah yes, we've got our final upgrade of the weapon. Now shoots in sort of 3 different directions, and when we see a B arrow on the ground there, we come to a boss battle. They've got certain attack patterns which you can like learn and memorise. This guy here eventually will run across the other side of the screen, so stick as far left as possible and duck, so his hand doesn't get you there. And pretty much most of the boss battles actually just stick to the far left of the screen to give you more room to play with. And most bosses need to be shot in the head as well, I believe. Ah yes, duck down there. So yeah, same pattern every time. Watch out for your time running down. Keep jumping and shooting. And there we go. That's the first level done and the first boss defeated as well. Right, on to Act 2, Level 2, Cursed Zombie Dead Village. There we go. So the background to this game. This is from a company called Relevo, spelt R-E-L-E-V-O, Video Games. I think this originally was released on the MSX computer, 8-bit computer, I think back in 2010. Then followed a ZX Spectrum conversion, thinking also in 2010 potentially, and then this year they finally got around to doing an Amstrad version, and we can see the full credits at the end of the video as well. But let me just see who the programmers are. Programmers John Cortazar, and loads and loads of other people involved with the game as well. I think it's a Spanish developed game, but thankfully it's all in English. But yeah, this is a fantastic piece of work and a really, really nice conversion. I think my only sort of criticism so far is the scrolling isn't majorly smooth. It's pretty good by Amstrad standards, but we have seen smoother scrolling before. There's some lovely eerie music though, definitely, and it's just simply great fun to play as well. As I said, with platforming games, you need to have like really, really tight and responsive controls, and this doesn't disappoint. The version I'm playing at the moment is it's called version 1.2, which allows to use the second fire button for a jump key. So we're not pressing up all the time to jump. And I think they did a few minor bug fixes in version 1.2. Apparently made sprite movements something a little bit smoother, apparently. There we go. Another boss battle. This guy takes ages to defeat because for safety you want to stick to the far left of the screen, so you got much more of a room and spread for your bullets or whatever, your magical powers, to shoot all these enemies dropping down from you and floating across the screen. I always keep trying to shoot the boss in the mouth or in the tongue, I think. You know when you're inflicting damage on the boss because your score will go up, but it's pretty hard to be looking at your score when you're concentrating really hard. But obviously it's pretty simple game, and I like it a lot. This is exactly the kind of game I want to be playing in 2013 on the Amstrad. Really fun, simple, action-packed, like a scrolling shoot-'em-up platformer, and it's incredibly professionally done, as you saw from the title screens and the introduction. This would have been easily a full price game back in the heyday of the Amstrad and the 8-bits, and people were paid good money for this, and it would have been rated very highly in the magazines at the time. So this is a very, very impressive product indeed. Obviously it's free to download. Of course, in the description of the video I'll provide links for that. There was apparently a company making physical copies of the game. I think it was just for the Spectrum and MSX though, I'm afraid, guys. The company doesn't list an Amstrad version, which you can buy on tape or disc, and the other versions are all out of stock anyway, so it might be worth checking back on that later date. I'll put the link for that anyway in the description. But it's also linked from the main site this game's from. Okay, so that's that boss done. Level 3, way to high school. Yeah, we're getting low on time on that level actually. So one of the pickups we'll pick up here is when it goes light blue, we get extra time. Okay, we can't increase the weapon any further than what we've already got. So Just need to remember that the when you get a green icon, green circle, that's a power up for your weapon. Light blue gives you time up, but whatever you do, don't pick up red or the purple. Red will decrease your weapon's power by 1, and purple will remove the power entirely, and you're back to square one. The dark blue acts like a smart bomb. Actually, the manual calls it a nuclear blast. And of course that will destroy all enemies on the screen. We can't jump up there. Now there's only 5 levels in the game. Level 3 is pretty short because we get zapped up into this spaceship there. And then it's zombies from outer space time in level 4. But yeah, I do really like that parallax scrolling though. It's done pretty well. We even got stars in the background there moving as well. Just a shame that the main scrolling isn't very smooth, but it looks like they've fitted it all into one load. I don't know if this may be 64K of memory as well, which means you could have bought it on cassette, loaded it all in one go on a normal Amstrad CPC 464, which actually makes it very impressive. They've perhaps not used the extra memory or other tricks to you know, get better scrolling or whatever. So this is a very pure Amstrad game. Oh, we just used the smart bomb there, picked up the dark blue icon. So yeah, really good stuff. That's really my only criticism. And the animation on the main sprite is really good as well. He moves really fluidly. I'd like to see them reuse this engine for other games actually. And of course the engine could always be tweaked and improved. So I hope to see more games from these guys. I really do. But I suppose if I had to give it a score, a review score, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. Maybe being a little bit generous, but potentially because it's a brand new game in 2013, and I want to support, you know, the scene, if you want to call it that. But no, this is still top stuff. I would have happily paid full price for this game back in the late 80s with all my pocket money, what little I had. I think there may be a boss battle coming up here. Ah yes, level 4 boss. Some kind of like a zombie alien American football player by the looks of it. Kind of reminiscent of that guy in Contra and Grisor. Yeah, just watch out for those flying death's head things. They will shoot at you at an angle. So be prepared to dodge those bullets. But he's a pretty easy guy to get rid of. And yeah, onto the final level. Back on the way to high school again. Okay guys, I think I'm going to leave this here, let you enjoy the final level and final boss battle and ending scene without me whittering over the top of it. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you're going to get a few more videos up this week to time with Halloween. Hope you enjoyed. 9 out of 10 from me, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers, bye.